If you haven't played Marathon yet, I need to respectfully ask you, what's your problem? Now, I get it. If money is tight and you just don't have the funds for it, hey, that's okay. But if you have the funds for it and you're not playing it out of spite because of what people are saying or because it's not your kind of game, I kind of have an issue with that. Now, you can play whatever you want to play. I get it. Extraction shooters aren't for everybody. But here's my point. Don't not play the game because of what you've heard about it. Do not listen to the naysayers, but also do not believe the hype. Just go and try it. I, like a lot of you, was a product of all of the misinformation about the game. There was all this talk surrounding around how it's Concord 3 or how it's Highguard 2, or all these memes were happening around the product, and it made me, truthfully, not want to play the game. But as I continued to see unmerited amounts of bad press and unfavorable reviews and started to do some digging and research myself, I was like, wait a minute, maybe I should play this game just because everyone is telling me I shouldn't. So, like many of you, I went on YouTube and I started digging around trying to figure out what the game was actually about. I learned about it and I saw the reviews on Reddit and different gaming companies and what they were saying about it. And I had a general understanding and consensus that the UI wasn't great, that there were some things that were a little bit buggy, but overall it wasn't a bad product. So I looked over my budget, talked with my wife, made sure I could financially afford the game. I bought the game and I started playing. Let me be honest. The first 4 or 5 hours in the game were super confusing. I had no idea what I was doing, even after the fact that I had already watched YouTube tutorials and tried to get a better base understanding of how to play the game. The UI is confusing. There are some strange bugs. I've ran into different UESC robots that randomly spawn in and you can't shoot them, and all kinds of random weird bugs, but I also understand that it will get better, and it's not a reason not to play the game. Now, do I wish that it was a perfect product at launch? Of course I do. Do I think that a AAA studio like Bungie should be able to put out a well-polished and really good product? Of course I do. But the product is here. It is what it is, and it's fun. It is different. It is vibrant, whether you like the art style or not. And I enjoy their approach to an extraction shooter. Let's be real, guys. There's a lot of Arc Raider stands, which if that's your game, that's your game. But the game is pretty friendly. Now, I'm sure everybody has differing opinions on the state of Arc Raiders and what they think about it. And what we can't take away from the game is that it put extraction shooters in a better view in the public eye. Now, to all of my Tarkov homies that are gonna say that Tarkov is the one that put extraction shooters on the map, sure, you can hold that. I respect Tarkov for the space that for the lane that it ran in the extraction shooter genre. But you would be naive to say that Arc Raiders didn't blow that thing completely out of the water. Arc Raiders is great for who it's for. Arc Raiders has a beautiful aesthetic. It's very gritty, post-apocalyptic, and I really enjoyed it. It felt like if Fallout married a BR and had Arc Raiders. It's a really cool product. It just wasn't for me. Marathon, I think, checked a lot of the boxes that I felt like Arc Raiders did not. What I enjoy about Marathon is it feels a little bit faster paced than an Arc Raiders or some of the other extraction shooters that I've played. It feels like a Halo extraction shooter. Now, if you don't like Halo, you might not like this game, I'm not gonna lie. But if you do enjoy Halo and you did enjoy Destiny, or maybe you were interested in Destiny, you should check this game out. You really should. There have been tons of fun moments, and the game's gameplay loop is really rewarding in my opinion. It really does incentivize players not only doing the PvP element of extraction shooters, but also really leaning into the PvE side as well. You can't really neglect one or the other. You really have to take them all into account. And let me be honest with you, The bots in this game are for real. Gone are the days that you can just run up on them and stab them in the back a couple times and really ignore them. These AI are pretty smart, and they do a good job of making each and every extraction kind of difficult. Listen, I'm not going to do a 5-point sermon about why you should buy the game. I'm just telling you, if you are like me and you are on the fence because of what you saw in popular media, get rid of the ideology in your head and go try it. Stop worrying about what other publications are saying about the game and ask yourself, what do I think about the game? And I guarantee you, you might find that you like it. Catch you later.